Guys, it's Sarah, and as you can see, I'm in college now. That's why I haven't been making a video in like a few days. But there's a lot to talk about, obviously, so I'm just gonna get right to it. There's a picture that surfaced of what looks to be like Ollie and Danielle kissing, and people are saying that they're now a couple. I mean, I'd rather him and Danielle be together than Louis and Danielle, but it could just be rumored. Kendall and Danielle left LA, so that just left Harry and Louis together in LA alone, possibly to celebrate Harry's birthday. I've also been hearing that Kendall is pregnant too. So now both Louis and Harry's beards are pregnant? Yeah, okay. This person was working for HEYYY at the BBMAs, and they said that they saw Harry wait up for Louis so he could follow Louis, like he waited for Louis to lead. And then they also saw Louis and Harry talking a lot with each other the whole time, like interacting when HEYYY was up on stage and when they were waiting to go on stage. So there's just more proof from people outside of the fandom who are seeing Louis and Harry interact. Looks like Brianna Jungwirth has been Jung-birthed. Sorry, I got that off the Tumblr, but it was just so funny. It's been confirmed by Brianna's grandma that it's a boy, but now we just need a confirmation that it's not Louis'. And during the same time, we found out that even though Jay still follows Brianna's grandma on Instagram, Jay and Fizzy no longer follow Brianna on Instagram. This girl claimed that she screenshotted Fizzy's deleted tweet that said it's not Louis, but then Fizzy replied to her and said, actually it's 5 a.m. here, I did not type that. But Fizzy could be lying, because if she just typed that reply at like 5 a.m. in the morning, why couldn't she have typed the other tweet? And it's weird how she deleted it. But even though we have sources saying that Brianna's pregnant, we also have other sources saying that Harry Styles is currently comforting Louis Tomlinson in this time of baby stuff. So it was nice to see articles that said that. I mean, they're in the same location, so it's possible. But Brianna's grandma told us about the baby on Instagram, and I'm like, why should we believe her if she just typed it on Instagram? I mean, I think there were pictures, I'm not sure if they're legit, but it was Instagram, so I don't know. I mean, people have been analyzing the whole situation, so I don't know if it's true. I just think it's funny that after we get all this news about Larry prepping for their wedding and them reuniting in LA, we get all this like girlfriend beard drama. Like, it's no coincidence. But to be honest, this is what I'll say. They were right when they said that Louis' new baby is a boy. I mean, it's Harry. Harry is Louis' baby and he's a boy. I mean, I can just imagine during this whole thing, Harry actually asked Louis to go to the grocery store, and then Harry peeps his head in the labor room and he's like, Louis, I asked for a bagel, not a baby. Like, I just find this whole thing comical. Yeah, I think Brianna was also trending on Twitter the other day. Someone noticed that Brianna takes her Instagram off private as the baby gate starts to end, and people also noticed that Sophia took her Instagram off private when Sophia ended. So people were like, are these relationships fake? That's sketchy. Someone said, I feel like this whole baby stunt was long studied / planned, because the baby is coming right when the boys are on hiatus and don't have any interviews planned. They did this so the boys wouldn't screw up. To be honest, if this stunt was during the times when One Direction were doing interviews, they could easily deny it or just talk about it, or we could get some confirmation. But since One Direction aren't doing any interviews, we have no idea. Like, the boys aren't saying anything. Someone also said that it wasn't supposed to be public that Harry went to LA, because the Paps were actually waiting for Kristen Stewart at the airport, and Harry came out at the wrong time. So guys, Harry wasn't supposed to be spotted in the LA airport. We weren't supposed to know that Harry was in LA. Like, we weren't supposed to know that Larry were in LA at the same time. Harry was just spotted because the Paps were waiting for Kristen Stewart. So the fact that we weren't supposed to know, like, that's huge. Harry was also seen by a nurse coming out of the same hospital that Louis was currently at. Again, rumor. But it's weird. Other people say that Harry is back in Malibu, but some people say he's in LA. I don't know. Niall's brother Greg tweeted about Louis and Brianna's new baby, but then he made a tweet after saying, oh, I only typed that just so you guys would stay awake. So we don't know if he was serious or not. This person said, Niall is liking pictures of Michael Bublé's newborn child, Lottie is liking pictures of Lou's nephew, and no one is saying a word about Louis' newborn child. I'm not saying the baby gate is fake, but the baby gate is fake. Kinda true though. Louis was also spotted shopping, which makes me feel that he's really not a dad, because wouldn't you think that he'd be in the hospital by Brianna's side, but he's out like sunglasses shopping, and then he's publicizing that he has his hospital band on. And actually, he didn't even take the picture. There was like a Pap there taking the picture. Okay guys, and I woke up this morning and I heard that the History music video is coming out today. Zayn will be in it. Louis confirmed the baby, and Harry's birthday is in a few days. I saw Louis' tweet about him like confirming the baby. Some people say 1DHQ typed it for him or forced him to say it. But guys, here's what I'll just say. Like, Louis having this baby, it really doesn't deny Larry. Like, you have a few options. Like, Louis could have like knocked up a chick when he was drunk. Something could have happened by accident. and this just happened and he's taking responsibility. He's suffering the consequences as an adult, and maybe he's just trying to make the best of it as he can. It doesn't mean Brianna and him are in a relationship. Maybe one night when Louis felt depressed or something because him and Harry had a falling out, maybe he went to a club, got drunk, and then that happened. Maybe he does regret it, but Louis doesn't really want to regret a child because that kind of sounds mean, so he's just kind of accepting it, and maybe Harry's gonna help out with it. I'm trying to think of reasons for Larry to still be real, but having this be legit too. And the fact that Harry's birthday is in a few days, I hope Louis is spending it with him. Like, I hope Harry doesn't just go off and spend it with all his other friends. I really hope he's supporting Louis through this. If not, it kind of just proves that the whole baby thing is fake, because I'm damn well sure that if Louis had a baby, Harry would be helping him. Regarding the History music video and Zayn being in it, why would Zayn be in it if it's like he's not in the band? If Zayn's like a background character in it, that seems legit, but why would he like be in it with the boys? Like, that's kind of bad blood. But to be honest, I do not need the History music video out today. Like, we're already dealing with so much drama that I do not need the History music video out. Like, maybe it will make us happier. Maybe it's One Direction's way to say, oh, get your mind off of the baby stuff and watch the History music video. But to be honest, if their music video is just gonna be the same old thing, like it doesn't even match the lyrics and it's just them like jumping around. It will be One Direction, it will be cool, I'll probably still like it, but I'm probably going to complain if it's the same music video that they always do. But guys, I just have no other words for you than to just say stay strong, and we have dealt with shit every year. Like, just think about 2012, 2013, like we thought we'd never get through that. Like the Handel back then, Haylor, and Louis and Eleanor, like we thought Louis and Eleanor would never end. People were saying that they were gonna get married. We've been through so much stuff. So like, as I said in like a video like way back, just think about like what made you start believing in Larry in the first place. Watch Fetus Larry moments. I don't think Larry is dead because I still see love between them in 2016. I just think all this baby drama is so shady, and people were even saying that Brianna is like 6 months pregnant. People were saying that if she just had the baby 6 months pregnant, wouldn't that mean that the baby's premature? I feel like nothing in this fandom adds up. Like, any of these stunts, none of them adds up. This is all shady. Like, I don't understand why nothing can just be normal. Like, if Louis and Brianna were a normal relationship and they just had this baby, wouldn't it have been just more clear, like clear cut? I feel like there's been way too much information, way too much drama that has made this whole thing really confusing, and none of it really adds up to me. I feel like Larry makes more sense than any of this stuff, but some people still choose not to see it. But anyway, as I always say, we're going to get way more information in the future, and I bet everything will clear up and it will end well, but I can't promise anything. So now that I'm in college, I'll probably make videos less, maybe like a couple times a week, but I'll still be able to update you guys. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.